The Mystery Man strikes again, taking out LA Knight. What's it, JW here today with the weekly set review of Monday Night Raw. They kicked off the show with Gunther coming out and cutting. Honestly, it was a decent promo, but also at the same time, it was a typical boring Gunther promo. He talks about how John Cena is the greatest sports entertainer of all time, but that's why he's going to destroy him, because Gunther is the greatest pro wrestler of all time, which, slow your roll, buddy. You're not the greatest pro wrestler of all time, but I know it's his character. He said that he's on Saturday's main event this Saturday, John Cena's last match. He's gonna make John Cena do the thing he's never has done in his career. He's gonna make him do the one thing he's always vowed to not do, and that's give up. He's gonna make John Cena tap out. John Cena's never done that in his career, which, in my opinion, I just find that insane. He's a 23-year career and he's never tapped out. It's crazy, and I don't think he's gonna tap out. John Cena is never gonna give up. John Cena is gonna go to sleep. Gunther's gonna put him to sleep, and Cena's never gonna give up. It would be awesome though if Cena beat him in his last match, but I don't think that's going to happen. I still think it should not be Gunther retiring him. It shouldn't even been LA Knight. In my opinion, it should be Randall Keith Orton. Randy Orton should be the one retiring John Cena, or Edge, but obviously Edge can't happen because he's in AEW. But this whole tournament was stupid. It should have been Randy Orton. It's literally, he has the most history with them. I just think the whole tournament thing was stupid. It was a waste of time and everything. But enough with that. Gunther says he's going to make John Cena tap out, and he also revealed the countdown to John Cena's last match in his retirement, which is crazy because we have 4 days and some change. It's so freaking sad. I'm not ready to say goodbye to John Cena as a pro wrestler. Then we had Io Sky going one-on-one with Kairi Sane, with Asuka on ringside and Rhea Ripley on ringside. Asuka tried getting involved, and Rhea Ripley took care of that. While doing that, distracted Kairi Sane, and Io Sky was able to pick up the victory to defeat Kairi Sane. Rhea Ripley gets the ring, picks up Io Sky, and celebrates. Am I the only one that finds this not entertaining at all? I have no interest in Io Sky. Rhea Ripley was like entertaining for a while, but like she's not entertaining anymore. I've never found the Kabushi Warriors entertaining. Like, I know some people like this, but am I alone for not liking this? I find this just whole storyline, this whole thing with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, might be one of the most least entertaining things on Monday Night Raw right now. Like, this is, like, when this is going on, this is something I get up and go, like, get a snack or go to the bathroom or something, or just leave the room because it's so boring. Then Rey Mysterio is coming out to have a match when he was attacked by Logan Paul. Logan Paul beats the holy hell out of Rey Mysterio, hits him with the brass knuckles. But Rey Mysterio, actually, it was before he hits him with the brass knuckles. Rey Mysterio starts to fight back, taking out Logan Paul, going for the 619. But when he goes for the 619, he gets taken out by the Mystery Man. The Mystery Man shows back up and hits the stomp on Rey Mysterio, just like Seth Rollins, but we all know this Mystery Man's not Seth Rollins. Hits the stomp on Rey Mysterio and runs out of the ring. And then Logan Paul takes out Rey Mysterio with the brass knuckles. And then LA Knight's music hits. LA Knight comes out and runs off Logan Paul. Logan Paul standing in the entranceway. And LA Knight just goes off and he goes, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that I lost the last time. Now tournament, I'm pissed off about everything. Because the biggest thing I'm pissed off about is you think you could take advantage of a legend like Rey Mysterio like that. And because of that, you and me, we're going to fight not on SmackDown, not this Saturday. No, right now, this Monday, right now in the main event. And they made it official. Logan Paul versus LA Knight will be our main event on Monday Night Raw. Then AJ Styles and Dragon Lee defended their world tag titles against Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders. This match was not too bad. I mean, like, I really like AJ Styles and Dragon Lee as a tag team. I feel like it's random with Dragon Lee, but still, they put on banger matches. But they retained their tag titles against the Viking Raiders. And then the New Day come out with Grayson Waller and talking about how they want their tag titles back. They need a rematch. And then the Usos music hits. Well, Jey Uso's music hits. They come out from the fans and they start eating and everything. They get in the ring and they make an announcement that the Usos are back. They are officially back as a tag team and they want the gold. They're coming back for the tag titles. They're reminding everybody that they are the greatest tag team of all time. And they looked at the New Day like, you know it. You know the history. We're like Austin and The Rock. The Usos versus the New Day. You guys know it, but we're going to introduce you, the champs, that we are the greatest tag team of all time. Thank God Jey Uso's no longer a singles wrestler. Like, when they said that, guys, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you know I've been preaching for 2 years now that Jey Uso's been a singles wrestler, that he needs to go back to a singles wrestler, a tag team wrestler. He should be a tag team wrestler. He should have never became a singles wrestler. He was so god awful. Like, it felt like, like the meme of when the guy's arms like break from the chains in the field. That's what it felt like. It felt like, oh my god, like it just felt so much better that Jey Uso was no longer a singles wrestler because he was so bad. So bad. He was terrible. Terrible. He was just an entrance. He was literally this generation's Ultimate Warrior. He was terrible. He's good as a tag team because him and his brother Abel are good, like, to work together, and whatever their weaknesses are, they help each other out. They're a great tag team. Jey Uso might have been one of the worst, like, trying to, like, make a singles big star experiment in WWE history, or, like, in the worst, at least the worst in the top, in the past decade. It was so bad. Having him eliminate John Cena in the Royal Rumble and freaking win the Royal Rumble, horrendous. The fact that he won a world title, absolutely horrendous. But thank God the Usos are a tag team again. Then Stephanie Vicari was having a promo when Nikki Bella interrupted her, talking about how her and Stephanie Vicari aren't over yet. They're not done. Nikki Bella wants a rematch for the world title, and then Raquel Rodriguez out of nowhere takes out Nikki Bella and throws her in the post because Nikki Bella back a couple weeks ago cost Raquel Rodriguez her world title match, and Raquel Rodriguez got in the face of Stephanie Vicari, and then backstage Liv Morgan was like, "What was that all about?" Because obviously Liv Morgan wants the world title. I don't know, interesting, but whatever. Then Liv Morgan on side of Roxanne Perez, and with Bayley on side of Lara Valkyria. Lara Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez was a one-on-one match. Not terrible, but not great. Liv Morgan Liv Morgan got involved. Bayley tried fighting off Liv Morgan to get involved, but it was not enough. Roxanne Perez was able to hit the Pop Rocks on Lara Valkyria to pick up the victory, and Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez stand tall over Bayley and Lara Valkyria. Honestly, I really don't care about this, but whatever. I honestly find it odd that Liv Morgan is like so like nice with Roxanne Perez, because like before Liv Morgan left the Judgment Day, so like they were kind of like teasing the Roxanne Perez thing, and she didn't really like her. I don't know. I just find it odd. I feel like the whole women's division right now on Raw is very stale and boring. Then it was main event time. Logan Paul and LA Knight went one-on-one. This match was going great and everything. These two have great chemistry, honestly, in the ring, because like back at two SummerSlams ago, not this last one, the one before, when LA Knight defeated Logan Paul for the U.S. title, they had a great match. They each had another great match on Raw. Logan Paul, people hate on him. People got to start, like, I used to be a hater on Logan Paul, and I finally realized Logan Paul is that he's freaking elite in the ring. I used to hate him because obviously he was giving out the opportunities right away, but he is a freak athlete. He's so good at what he does and everything. He looks great in the mic, great in the ring. I love seeing him on TV now, honestly, weekly television. People got to start coming around for Logan Paul. Because him and LA Knight put on a great match. That Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed tried getting involved, but LA Knight was able to fight him off. He took Logan Paul outside of the ring, and he was right by the announce desk when he got stomped by the Mystery Man. Again, the Mystery Man strikes twice this night, stomps LA Knight on top of the announce desk, and takes off. Logan Paul takes LA Knight in the ring, hits the giant splash on him. 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul picks up the victory. And then the Vision stand tall. LA Knight scatters. The refs take him backstage because Bronson Reed hits a big tsunami on him. The refs take him backstage, and then Paul Heyman introduced Braun Breaker, but he's in the defeat CM Punk at the very first Monday Night Raw of January, the 1-year anniversary of Netflix and Raw. Braun Breaker cuts another amazing promo on CM Punk, saying how he's done dealing with this crackhead looking CM Punk, because he wants the CM Punk from 2011, 2012, 2013, the man that he used to think that was like one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. He wants that CM Punk, not this wimp CM Punk, because if he gets this wimp CM Punk, he's going to squash him. Spear, 1, 2, 3. Spear, 1, 2, 3. He's going to destroy CM Punk on Raw. He's going to take his world title, and when he's at it, he's going to take his wife as well. Insane line there. Honestly, I'd love to see Braun Breaker just absolutely manhandle CM Punk and squash him on the Raw for the world title. That'd be awesome, and it'd be a great way to elevate Braun Breaker. He cuts this awesome promo, and then backstage they cut to LA Knight saying he's not done yet. Logan Paul and Bronson Reed run backstage, beat him up, put him through a table, and then Bronson Reed gets him on top of a car and tsunamis him through the top of the car, and that's what ends the show. A giant tsunami through the top of a car to LA Knight. And honestly, I got this vibe of we saw this last year when Braun Breaker speared Ricochet through the hood of a car, and we never saw Ricochet again, and then Ricochet showed up in AEW. I don't know about what is LA Knight's contract status, but it just seemed very similar to the write-off that Ricochet had. I'm like, if LA Knight leaves, honestly, it's the best thing he could do, because in my opinion, WWE's absolutely just burying LA Knight. LA Knight would thrive in either TNA or AEW, because clearly Triple H has a problem with LA Knight or something, because he's just burying him. If this turns into something of LA Knight returning and winning a world title, that'd be awesome. But if this means this is the end of LA Knight, that would be crazy. But honestly, it wouldn't be a terrible thing for LA Knight, though. But overall, this Monday Night Raw was way better than last week's Monday Night Raw. Last week's Monday Night Raw was terrible. This week's was definitely better. I'm still very interested who the mystery man is. I definitely think a strong possibility that's Austin Theory, which would be awesome. But I'm going to give this Monday Night Raw a solid 3 out of 5. I gave last week's Monday Night Raw a 2 out of 5, I think, or 1.5 out of 5. It was so bad. I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5, maybe a 3.25 out of 5. It wasn't terrible, but it was a good, solid show. I really enjoyed the Vision stuff, and seeing the Usos being a tag team again, that was pretty awesome. But overall, decent Monday Night Raw. This is JRW Live. Make sure to go check out my Instagram, which is all lowercase, no space, JRW Live. Also, go check out my TikTok, which is lowercase, JRW _ lowercase live. I'd highly appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. We post every single day on this YouTube channel, either a video or a short. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.